Have you heard of ESG Football, a brand new simulation football game that will feature 7v7 and 11 vs 11 all user? Talk about craziness in the football game. This is going to be it. The beta will be dropping soon, so make sure you guys check it out. What's going on, Jurrisco gang? Coming at y'all boys with another banger, and today, yes, EA done dropped that College Football 26 reveal trailer. Did EA cook this time around, or did they just copy and paste the same damn game for last year? We're gonna find out. Let's hop into it. So now, boys, we're gonna hop straight to the trailer. We ain't wasting no damn time today. So, really quick though, this is just gonna be our reaction to the trailer. I'm not breaking this down super in detail. I'm not going frame by frame, my nigga. We just gonna, like I said, try to react to it as raw as we kind of can. And I'll have another video where I kind of break down small details that, you know, y'all missed or things of that nature. And they also did drop a blog today. I'll probably have that in the comments below if you guys want to take a look at that. They have a blog basically going over basically just like a lot of the overall parts of the game, like the game modes, things of that nature, and just kind of what to expect. Like I said, I'm not breaking all that down in this video. Like I said, this is gonna be more just my raw reaction to just the reveal trailer, and like I said, how I feel about it just off the rip. So now I'm gonna take a look at this trailer, boys. I cannot play the music that is in this trailer because it's actually an Enter Sandman song that a lot of y'all boys wanted in last year's game. It's in this trailer, so I'm pretty damn sure that means it's gonna be in the game. I cannot play it for y'all because I'm gonna get copyrighted to damn priority, so I'm gonna just have it muted. I'll probably have my little background music, but let's go take a look at this, Joe, see what they talking about. This what this shit finna look like, bruh. All right, let me stop glazing. Nah, this shit look good. I ain't gonna lie, this shit look good though. Let's go, let's get it. Ooh, okay. Okay, come on. I'm already glazing. I'm finna get glazing, bro. So look, off the rip, bro, I ain't gonna cap. The coming off the bus shit, like this is like some shit I used to like love back in older Maddens where they used to have like the players coming off the bus and stuff like that. Just having that little scene or having that little cut scene before the game obviously is just beautiful. And like I said, I just love that because it was something that we seen back in the older Maddens and stuff. Loved it. Okay, Auburn. Yeah, Texas. Okay. High school. Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, hey, oh, hold up. Oh my God, and this, you know what I actually love about this? It looks like it's like a different high school than what we had like back in like the NCAA days and stuff. This is like kind of like a newer, you know, it's not just the same old high school that they had back then. It looks like it's a little bit better. It looks like it's a lot more like, it just looks a lot better than what, like I said, they had back in NCAA, which I do love. If it was just a copy and paste what we had in NCAA 14, if it looked exactly the same, I'd be like, damn, that's kind of ass. But it actually looks a little different. Yeah, that looks fire. Wow. Oh my God, they have the hat selection for for Road to Glory. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, boom, and then boom. Okay, so here's our first look at the coaches in the game. So we have the Penn State coach right here. There's gonna be, I think, a big emphasis with this game is, and that's something that you're gonna be able to tell, is a lot more emphasis on the coaches. Last year in College Football 2025, you really didn't see no damn coach. They didn't have no cutscenes with coaches. There was no like, you know, presentation with the coaches or anything because there was no reason to. They didn't have no real coaches. But this year they will have real coaches. So yes, this bald ass nigga from Penn State, he gonna be in the game. He gonna be, you know, in their presentation. And then Ryan Day right here, he gonna be there also. So like I said, I think they say they're gonna have like 300 plus coaches. So that's a huge dub. And I love how they got like the face scans and stuff. So that's a huge W. Wow. Yep, Virginia Tech. They're gonna have the Enter Sandman song for sure. They're gonna have Enter Sandman. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. God damn. Damn. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, for the most part, okay, so boom. So off the rip, I can already tell the gameplay is definitely it's probably gonna seem similar and how it looks, especially the gameplay and how it feels. Everything is probably gonna be pretty similar to last year, but like how you would normally see with Madden in terms of gameplay. Like, in my opinion, last year with College Football 25, the gameplay wasn't bad. I thought the gameplay was actually very, very good, way over Madden. I think it was very, very good. And I think what they're going to do this year is they're going to try to have it somewhat similar. It's going to be definitely similar, but they're going to obviously like fine tune some things, fix some things, and update like animations and stuff. So you see a bunch of like reaching for it animations. You see a couple different animations here, which is what I 100% expected. If you think that this shit was going to look totally different or completely gameplay overhaul from last year, my nigga, you might be a little, you might have to get yourself checked out, because we already knew what it was gonna be. That's why when I look at the gameplay, I wasn't expecting huge changes, and I'm not surprised by, like, it looks kind of the same from last year, because once again, they really didn't have to fix it or overhaul it, really. They really didn't have to, because it was pretty good last year, honestly. In my opinion, at least. Y'all let me know. Yeah, so it looks like the stadium pulses, yep, is still there, yep. Hopefully the stadium pulse is a little bit better from last year. Hopefully they did like update or like, you know, made some changes to it. Yep. Real coaches again. Jeremiah Smith routing somebody up and then mossing him for 6. Ryan Williams. So I mean, y'all let me know. I mean, it look good though. Hey, okay, it look alright. Like I said, I'm not like super like surprised by anything I've seen here. I think the biggest thing I want to probably take away is probably just the presentation, honestly, like the whole, like the lighting and like how everything goes. Like before the game, it looks like even during touchdowns, like the lights will go off. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was like a Gators clip or something like that, which was fire. But it looks like even when you score touchdowns, if the stadium does that, then like the lights will go, well, right here, boom, right here, perfect example. Shout out to my Gators fans, y'all know I'm a big Gators guy. So for example, right here, they score a touchdown and then the lights go off. Like, that is fire. Like, I love that. I think that is beautiful. I love that. I don't think that was in the game last year, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that was in the game. So yeah, I love that. And like I said, overall, I see, different animations. Celebrations look good too. And now real quick, I did say I was not gonna go over the blog too much, but really quick, I do want to just look at the Road to Glory for all my Road to Glory guys. I know all y'all boys pretty much watch me for Road to Glory. So I kind of wanted to just see what they had on the blog for it. Like I said, I'll have it in the description below. And I'll cover this again in another video with like a little more detail and like a little bit more of my thoughts on it. But I just wanted to go and look over real quick. So it does say right here for Road to Glory, it says right here, it's time for you to begin your ultimate student athlete journey as part of the recruiting class of 2025. Choose from 10 new archetypes and rise from high school recruit to Heisman glory. So that is already a lot to break down already. Like I said, we're not gonna go too much into it because it's gonna be a 30-minute video. But I think I just have a question is, would it be 10 new archetypes from last year, or like how exactly, like, are they stacking the ones on top of last year? Does that mean we're getting new positions? Because if it's gonna be another 10 new archetypes from last year on top of the ones from last year, I would definitely suspect that it would be more positions, because last year we had 5 positions: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, cornerback, and linebacker. Each one had 3 archetypes, if I'm not mistaken, so that's 15 archetypes. So what I'm thinking is, for them to say this on this blog, this would have to mean it would be 10 plus instead of the ones we had last year. Remove those all and then just 10 new ones this year. So I would expect, once again, for them to say this. If it was the other way around, I wouldn't think that they would say this at all, because once again, for them to say 10 new archetypes, it would have to be another 10 instead of, once again, removing the 15, because that wouldn't even make sense. If they was to remove 15 archetypes and then just add in 10 new ones, that wouldn't really even make sense. So I'm gonna be a little optimistic here and say it's 10 new ones instead of, once again, removing 10. I mean, removing the ones from last year, because once again, it's just, that wouldn't even make sense. You wouldn't be able to make every different type of archetype as, once again, you was last year. So once again, I don't think that would make sense from their part. So hopefully they didn't mess up there. But And then also, once again, the rise from high school, we all knew that this was gonna be a thing. Hopefully it has like a lot of like depth to it. Hopefully, you know, it's a really good process and a good thing that, you know, it doesn't feel like repetitive over a couple times of doing it. So hopefully that is a good part, is the high school. It says right here, rise in class rankings, secure scholarships before other recruits, along with new tier abilities available to reach for your athlete, coach trust, build team, all that type of stuff. Commit early if you found the perfect fit for you, or decommit if you find a better opportunity comes your way. So that's also pretty good. So it sounds like it's gonna be multiple seasons also. That's what it sounds like. That's what I would say. It sounds like multiple, probably like 2 seasons. If you wanna commit that first season, you probably can. Or if you wanna wait to that last season, then you can also do that. And then you can also decommit also. So it does sound like it's probably gonna be like 2 seasons of high school, which is honestly fine for me. I don't think it should be 4. I think 2 is like the perfect balance. And then obviously, once again, they talk about the Madden 26, you know, bringing your play from Road to Glory to Madden 26. That's still gonna be a thing also. So once again, that's a huge dub. I'm so glad they're doing that still, and that's a thing in this game, because that's something that you really don't see in any other sports game, honestly. But that's it for the video, boys. I'm gonna have a lot more videos dropping for y'all, boys. So make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more bangers just like this one. And until next time, peace.